Йо, это King, и сегодня мы проходим Dragon Age Origins. Нас сходу встречает какой-то вступительный ролик. Ага, вон субтитры вверху. Ага.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
Ну, как обычно, хотели как лучше, получилось как всегда.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Ой, веселое начало, мне уже нравится, если честно.
Monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Ой-ё. Ой, еще будет.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Ебать, что происходит? Что сейчас будет? Кого-то штурмует? А, это походу наших штурмует как раз. Ох, все нахуй.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings.
Графон, конечно, довольно старенький, но блин, какая разница, какой графон, если сюжет приятный. Надеюсь на это, конечно. Ой, гномы! Ага. Ебать их там, бесконечная армия какая-то, которая не щадит вообще никого. На нахуй! На, блядь! Ебать, это давно было.
But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Пизда.
We are few now.
Ебать, мужик.
And our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Сзади мужик, бля. На, туда его нахуй.
Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Помоги нам. Ха-ха. Угу. Ой, бля. Ха-ха-ха. Так, что у нас? Ну, пол мужской, окей. Раса. Человек, эльф, гном. Давайте будем человеком. Класс. Знатный человек, маги. Знатный человек. В чем разница? А, это типа такое больше двурук, короче. С короткими такими мечами. Это стандартный такой рыцарь-паладин. Давайте посмотрим вот это. О, здесь можно несколько путей выбрать. Далийский эльф. Городской эльф. Здесь что? Маги. Ага. Разбойник, городской эльф. А, воин. А это разбойник. Короче, с эльфами все понятно. Здесь что? Гном-простолюдин и знатный гном. Но тут то же самое. Гномы, короче, магами быть не могут. Знатный человек. Ну, чё, будем знатными людьми? О, да, давайте не будем ничего менять. Пусть такой будет, вроде нормальный. Сойдет. Так, сила воли. Магия нам не нужна. Сила воли пусть будет. Телосложение. Ловкость лишней не будет. Ну и хитрости немного. Чё это? Ага. Ну пусть будет. Вот так пойдем. По воину просто вкачаем вот так. И на средний уровень сложности. Все. С кайфом. Думаю, сейчас побегаем немного. Посмотрим, что вообще, зачем, да как. Неудобно, что субтитры вверху, я привык, что они всегда где-то внизу. А тут хуяк, струя.
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land.
Так, а где мы? Я так понимаю, это будет гриндиловская ММО-РПГшка, в которой я буду получать поебалу от врагов, если не вкачаюсь вне кадра.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay.
А где мы? Ну, слева явно не мы.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. That we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pap, I didn't see
О,
you.
вот это я.
How? You remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Давайте выберем что-нибудь. Ага.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Ну. Я не против.
She goes on about your prowess as a warrior.
Ай, как
I
мило.
think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pap, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are
Волчонок.
both away,
Как
I'm
мило.
leaving you in charge of the castle. Now,
Вот
that's
этого нет.
what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about
Вот из
mice
дома
when
мыши
cat
пляс.
is away.
Неплохая пословица.
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
Дункан. Чё за Дункан? Еба... А, это тот самый мужик. Его Дункан зовут, значит.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am
Думаю, сейчас явно не доправил.
disadvantaged.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining
Ага,
us
значит,
and
мы
his
будем
fellow wardens in
новобранцами
the
в
south.
серых стражах.
I believe he's got his eye on Sir
Неплохо.
Gilmore.
Я, конечно, надеюсь,
If I
но,
might
скорее
be
всего,
so
так и выйдет.
bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Опа!
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes.
Вот я тоже думаю, типа, блять, хули в этом
Not so
такого?
many children that I'll gladly see them
Ну
all off to
хотя,
battle,
ладно, тогда можно
unless
его
you
принять.
intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find,
Ой,
no
какой
intention of
хороший
forcing
мужик.
the issue.
Но я по личной воле пойду.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Принято.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Ладно, ладно. Тактический обзор. Ой, нихуя здесь как все. Интересно.
As you say.
Ага. Куда мне?
Very well. Very well. Shall
Ну,
be done.
что не так-то, блядь?
It shall be done.
А, можно вот так бежать.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way.
Ах ты ж
You know these
сучёный.
Navari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have
Это,
your
я
own
так
Navari
понимаю,
warhouse
побочный
tonight.
квест.
Smart enough not to talk, my
Наверное.
father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Мгм. Новое задание. А где мне задание смотреть? Так. Ага. Завершенное, текущее. Кодекс диалогов. Я так понимаю, вот это основной квест. А, нет, это просто активный квест. И куда мне идти?
It is begun.
Угу. Это не то. Ёбаное. Так. Блять. А, вот сюда.
I shall do it.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Какая она нервная. Ах. Оба. Перемещить? Что, блядь? Куда? Блядь, это мне очень мешает. А, сюда, типа. Вон панель быстрого доступа где.
As you say.
Эй, песик.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Ебать, он огромный. И довольный какой. Смотрите на это милое рожицу. Ничего не понятно.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Имя собаки. Ой, о, пусть будет Люцифер. Люцифер. О, нихуя себе.
Let us dispatch them quickly. Here.
Взять все.
Cut them down!
Shall be done.
Блядь.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he
Ебать
wasn't
они
breaking the
огромные,
ladder after all.
ебать они все в крови.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Так, еще кое-что можно было залутать. Все, больше ничего не лутается.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt. Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Oh, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Ой, да не пизди ты на него, видишь, какой он хороший.
Don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called
Да ну не
charms.
пизди, ну по-братски. Сейчас подействует.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Добрая какая,
Thank
хорошая.
you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Все, мне пора по съебам. Блять. Квесты, да, на Джей, как обычно. Я так понимаю, вон тот белый маркер, это как раз куда мне идти. Ой, бля, ой, бля. Мы здесь никогда не закончим.
Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled? You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Van Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred.
Ой,
You
интересно.
beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do you
Какие
say
они все
something, dear?
хорошенькие,
It is
добрые.
a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
As it pleases you.
I think perhaps I shall rest now. Darren, I'll see when I earn it.
Ебать, вот это
Perhaps
неплохо.
we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Неплохо, вот это было неплохо. Очень даже неплохо. Вот это я, конечно, хорошо. Она засмущалась, мне кажется, куда больше, чем должен был ГГ засмущаться.
Very well.
И вот сюда. Салам алейкум.
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you.
Обычно после таких обещаний персонажи не возвращаются живым.
My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Рада, что тебе придется нелегко. Что, блядь?
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Там собака чисто в крови стоит.
Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that
Да,
father
собственно,
would
меня
ever
уже
allow it.
приметили, но отец так и не...
Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
Факт. Туда их нахуй.
Sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on? Yeah.
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you're going to get an early night.
Неправда.
Much to do
Будет что-то
tomorrow.
не весело. Чувствую я, что будет ой как не весело. А, это завершенное. Ой, все? Неожиданно быстро. Опа. Ща что-то будет. А чё будет? А хуй его знает. Опа. Это все, мужские. Мужское можно не цензурить. Это после киберпанка у меня, блядь, триггер. Так, давайте без голых мужиков. чё случилось? Чё за суета начинается, бля? Кажется, блять, там порождение... Только не говорите, что порождение тьмы уже пришло. Не порождение тьмы. Бля, подождите, ребят. Сука. Блядь. Талисман дикого волка. Да блядь. Сука. Блядь. Ладно, похуй. Бля. Ты чё, блядь, в кого ты там стреляешь, сучёныш? Собаку не трожь, сука. Они подсвечиваются, если что-то взять можно. Пусть на меня агрятся, а не на собаку. Собака быстрее меня, блядь, убила.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door.
На нас
Did you
кто-то
see their
напал.
shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him.
Я найду.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Повышение уровня. По кнопке с плюсом. А, нихуя ж себе. Силу воли. И телосложение. Пусть вот это. И пса можно апнуть. А все в силу, бля.
Very well.
Все заберу. Так, надо прочекать комнату. Нет! Да бля!
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Блять. Они заплатят.
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Сука! Ты, бля, ты чё наделал, гнида? Сука, я тебя взъебу, блядь. Нихуя! Ты чё, сука? Я пойду вот с этим разберусь, пидором. Я оглушен. У него что-то залутать можно. Нефрит заберу. Куда, бля? А, да, вот в эту все-таки дверь. Бля, батю искать.
Can you hear the fighting? House men must be everywhere. The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gate.
Да, согласен.
That's where your father must be. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lord! Here they come! I'll cut you down!
As you say. As you say.
Куда ты, блядь, собрался? Я твой противник, сука. В смысле промах, бля? Это чё за нахуй? Ебать, тварь какая-то. Их вообще, блядь, не смущает нихуя, да? Ты, блядь, мать, только попробуй, сука, убить у меня.
We must gain the advantage.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Ай, бля.
Very well.
Все. Всех отпиздили. Бля, здесь тоже. Нихуя там маги с лучниками. Надо лучников в первую очередь хуярить. Лучников и мага. Блядь. Блядь, а я умер. Как меня воскреси?
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Я как бы помер.
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
О, я чё, я воскрес? О, я воскрес. Пойду лутаться, нахуй. Мало ли у кого потом смогу продать это все. Магичка ебучая. Сохранение игры. Да, блядь. Опять бесконечные драки. В смысле, блядь? Во. Бой. Режь их, ебашь. Со всех сторон, бля. На самом деле я думал, что это будет прям обычная такая ММО-РПГшка. Тут все немного иначе. Нам не сюда, значит. Ой, что-то с него снять можно. А, они с нами типа съебывают. Ну ладно, допустим. Ебись ты в рот. Ой, бля. Этот почти сдох. Этот тоже сейчас сдохнет. И остался только этот, жирный, бля. Блядь. Ну дохните его. Идем дальше. Блять, сюда в кладовую не попадешь. Понимаю, надо отсюда вот. А, да, через кухню в кладовую. Блять, всех поубивали. Отец! Блять, ебать, ему пизда.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first.
Пиздец.
Almost did me in right there. You can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce,
Тихо.
we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think. My boy.
Нет, да нет, да ты не
Once Hal's
умер.
men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Блядь, да ну нет. Начало пиздец не радужно.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Terran is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you.
А ты чё, его выхилить не можешь?
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
Он хочет забрать меня.
I understand.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Howe. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Погнали.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Howe's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance.
Нет, да в смысле?
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't
Нет,
abandon
еще и
you.
без матери остаться.
My place is with your father. At his side today.
Блядь, я сейчас плакать начну.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, Pum. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Блядь, начало пиздец грустное. Вот правда грустно. Но что поделать? Такова сюжетная линия.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar.
Ой, наверное, это мы дослушаем и закончим,
Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few
Если любишь член рта, твоя фракция Орда.
This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, your majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, your majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Ну а он сочный. Айден.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, your majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Of that I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize.
Я надеюсь, что
but
мы
there's
хотя бы
nothing
с
more I
ним
can do.
увидимся.
All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Я согласен.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of
Ой, да пиздишься, блядь.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Ебать, у него меч, конечно, огромный, я только сейчас внимание обратил.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely
Ну
on
да,
my
тоже
feelings.
верно.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not
Да
leave
без
it for the time
проблем.
being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge.
Понял, спасибо. Очень долгие диалоги, если честно. Но я предлагаю на этом пока закончить первую часть нашего прохождения. А с вами, как всегда, был я, Готскинг. Всех люблю, целую, обнимаю. Еще услышимся.